At the edge of town stood a restaurant that everyone seemed to love. The restaurant was always packed. People drove for hours just to eat there. The burgers were famous, the steaks were even better. One day, a young man named Kevin got hired as a dishwasher. Everything seemed normal at first. The cooks were friendly, the customers looked happy. The money was good, but on his third night, Kevin noticed something. After closing, the kitchen staff carried several large black bags into the basement. When he asked what was inside, the manager said, "Just spoiled meat." Kevin nodded, but something felt wrong. That night, he stayed late and secretly followed them downstairs. At the bottom of the stairs was a large freezer. One of the cooks opened a bag, and inside was a human body. The workers began cutting it apart and loading the pieces into containers marked beef. Kevin was in shock because of what he saw. He quietly backed away and walked towards the exit, trying to act normal. As he reached the door, the manager called out, "See you tomorrow, Kevin." Kevin waved and pretended everything was fine, but he never came back the next day. The next morning, Kevin went straight to the police. He told them everything. The officers thought he was crazy. A restaurant serving human meat. It sounded impossible, but because the accusation involved food being served to the public, the police contacted the health department. A health inspector was assigned to investigate. The inspector didn't believe Kevin either. Then he checked the restaurant's records. Something wasn't right. The restaurant served thousands of pounds of meat every month, yet they bought far less meat than they should have. The numbers didn't add up. The next day, the inspector hid inside the restaurant. Just after midnight, he heard movements coming from the basement. He quietly followed the sound and looked through a small window in the door. Workers were unloading black body bags from a truck. A human arm fell onto the floor. The inspector immediately reached for his phone. Then a voice behind him said, "Kevin should have kept his mouth shut." The next morning, the inspector was reported missing. The restaurant remained open, and that weekend, customers lined up to try the restaurant's newest special, the Inspector's Burger. Comment and follow for more.